What is good, everybody? We are going live. Let me just get this shit going on Instagram. It's always a little delayed. Let's see if this will go. There we go. Let's get it. I hope you guys all are doing good today. I'm a little bit late today, but trust me, I've been working since I fucking got home from the gym. Been a crazy morning. Good morning though. Got a deal locked up this morning about probably an hour ago. And just making sure my team's all situated because we got some deals that were dispoed. We got a deal that got dispoed. Basically going to get assigned today. Should close this week honestly because it's a subject to here in Jersey. 20K assignment, and yeah, we're just fucking rolling now. So I am gonna start calling. I'll be here till about probably like 2:50. 250 we'll call it, and I got to do some follow-ups. We're at 10 contracts executed so far, so we're fucking gonna be rolling through this shit. For those of you guys listening, I did make a YouTube account, so if you guys could please subscribe to my YouTube. It's literally Joey Bibbo on YouTube. That would be fucking beautiful. I'm gonna be giving you guys free content going forward for probably the rest of this fucking year. This will be the first challenge I'm doing, and our goal for my business for the end of this year is 3.25 million. We're trying to hit, and we're going to hit. I'm sorry, we're not trying. We're gonna hit fucking $1 million a month by the end of this year. And you guys will be here to see the entire process to get us going there. So I'll be documenting this entire thing. So if you guys could just show me some love, give me a little support, just share or click that subscribe button in YouTube, Joey Bibbo on YouTube, and I'm gonna start posting a lot of shit on there and just giving you guys some fucking value. But I hope you guys are all having a good day. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I gotta grab my phone charger, and then we're gonna get right into it. My bad. We're back. But yeah, I gotta follow up with that lady from yesterday. We were playing phone tag. She never got back to me. The one that was for the 45K there in, where was that at? Beaumont. So I'm actually gonna call her right now, see what happened, and see if we can't get this thing locked up right now. And then I have some new leads we gotta call. Make sure you guys listening here that are in the acquisition seat, make sure you got, I mean, both sides of the business, honestly, every side. Make sure you guys are building good rapport with your sellers. It is fucking mandatory. Like the seller that I just got the contract with about an hour ago, we talked, I think it was like an hour long conversation, built so much rapport with her. Really nice lady. And now we're going to help her get her mobile home sold down in Florida. So it's going to be a good deal. And just rapport is literally what will get you guys closing on your first call. Like you want these people to trust you, love you, and then they're going to want to do business with you. So just make sure you guys are building good rapport with them, and just get into the find the problems and then find solutions. That's what you guys got to do every single day. I'm a certified solutionist. That's what we'll call it. You guys got to make sure you guys are providing solutions to everybody every day, and that's honestly what keeps me going in this business is just being able to genuinely help people and not be stressed out about it. But let's get into these calls. I got to do some follow ups and see if we can't get some stuff locked up here. And for some reason, your guys' comments have not been getting shared on my StreamYard account. So I got to figure out what is good with that. But if you guys are listening, share what markets y'all are in, where you guys are doing deals, how wholesaling's been for you guys. I would love to know if you guys are in this business, how's the journey been? That's one thing that it has been a struggle for me, but once I realized how easy this shit is, it's getting fucking easy now. So I would love to hear how your guys' journeys are, and hope you guys are all having a good day and closing some fucking deals. And quick recap too before I make this call. We have a Novation deal right now, and on this Novation, oh my boy Ant was good, brother. D'Onofrio out of fucking Jersey. He is a fucking beast. We connected through what's it called? Bradley and Andy Elliott's group. He owns his own gym up in I think it's Mawa or Mawa area, and he's gonna be a fucking beast in business. I know it. I mean, he already is a beast in business, but he's gonna just keep growing by the fucking day. Getting around groups like fucking that, it is impossible not to grow. But oh my boy Prince Charles, yes sir, we are heading to the fucking top, my brother. Let's get it, bro. Let's fucking get it. But oh, so we have a Novation deal in South Carolina, and the seller had texted me last night that she was trying to cancel. And basically, long story short, we got on a call with her. She was just feeling like because she knows that we're like wholesaling, we're novating it. She's like, I just don't want to deal with people just coming in and out of my house like out of nowhere. And I'm like, no, that's not how this is gonna work. We will literally make this as simple for you as possible. We will make it so that when people need to go, we'll schedule it a week out if we have to. Whatever makes you feel comfortable, that's how we're going to work this one. And it's an ovation deal, so we kind of like obviously I want my deals to close quick, but if you need time, we'll give you time. And just finding that solution for her, she was fucking more than happy. And now we still got the deal and she's gonna let us fucking go through with this shit. So it's just finding the right solutions for your sellers and just being a good person and just not fucking people over or not making people feel unstressed out. You want them to be the least stressed out possible when they're dealing with us on these transactions because the sale of somebody's house is literally the biggest asset they will probably ever sell in their entire lifetime, and you guys got to treat that with gold. It's just how it works. Okay. We might go for the double dial because we've been trying to get a hold of you since yesterday. My brother Izzy Sally, I got you, brother. Hit me up in my DMs on Instagram. I got you, bro. And Robert Rodriguez, my fucking brother. I hope you're doing good, bro. Gotta come down to Florida. We gotta link up soon, my brother. Shamika. Alright. Hold on, guys. I gotta keep tracking these KPIs. And I gotta start calling from smartphone. I just talked to my team about this today, and I'm not leading from the front right now. So hold on a second, guys. Let me pull up my smartphone app. So we need all calls, no matter what role you guys are in, you guys need your calls recorded. They need to be recorded. You guys need to be able to critique yourself. That is like gigantic for your guys' business. So make sure you guys are using a phone system, whether it's smartphone, call tools, something like that if you're on in the acquisition seat where you have leads coming to you. Hold on, let me just fill this out. I wish I was live for that contract that got signed before too, because that was a nice conversation. That was a really good conversation, and we got her from 185 to 140. Oh, and updates on that one yesterday. We got that deal locked in. Um, Somebody asked, do you not double dial on the first call, and does it matter whether it's an inbound or outbound generated from a VA? The only difference with inbound and outbound is inbound are usually going to be higher quality leads. Just I mean, obviously there's great deals that come from outbound leads too. Just inbound is just typically they're coming to us, which means they already raised their hand that they want to sell. So you're not going to deal with, oh well, you called me, so that's why I'm offering, or that's why you tell me what price it is. But they both work. I would double dial regardless. Like once a lead comes in, always double dial that lead. That will get your your contact ratio a lot higher for when you guys are calling these people. Let's see what this follow-up was. Oh, give me 2 seconds, guys. See what we can't get locked up. This says 30 grand. Oh, this was the one I was supposed to have a follow-up with yesterday, and she did not answer. Mm. She don't want to answer. This one we're good. Let's call this guy back. We almost had him under contract for 50K for his land, and now he don't want to take it. Hey, Greg. This is Joseph calling back. We had inquired about your property a couple weeks ago. We were the ones that made the offer at 50K. I just wanted to see if you were still selling and if we could get this done at 50 today. No, you guys are still firm around the 90? Got it. Got it. Okay. Do you think there's going to be a time in the future if it doesn't sell for 90, you'd be closer to 50? Got it. Okay, so if it doesn't sell, you're going to just end up keeping the land? Oh, okay. Understood. Okay. Okay, well, I appreciate your time today, brother. Okay, take care. Bye-bye. I'm not wasting too much time on calls like that, guys. I know you guys are probably like, why the fuck did he not push him harder? No. Mm-mm. If you're not motivated to sell, it probably ain't gonna work. This one's under contract. I gotta call this guy from my cell phone. Let's see if he's ready to move forward. Hey, Lamont, this is Joe calling back. I'm good, brother. How's it going today? Good, good. I just want to see if you thought everything over and if we're able to move forward today. Okay, but what is it exactly that you're working on now? Like you have other people interested? Okay, have a good one, brother. If it don't flow, let it go, guys. That one is he wants me to put up 5 grand refundable, and we were gonna do it. Like I was like, fuck it. I know I like the deal. Let's just like we've been going back and forth for weeks. He is a pastor. I did curse at a pastor, guys. I didn't curse at him, but I did say a curse word on the call with him. And I think that fucked up the whole call. But you know what, guys? I'm gonna be me. I understand I got to get better with my mouth and my language and everything, but sometimes it's just like my bad. I fucked up. You make mistakes. That's just this is literally how I speak. So I'm gonna be unapologetically me, no matter who you are. I'm sorry. I love you guys, but I did definitely curse at a pastor, and I think that's why we fucked up the deal. Because I literally like we were just going back and forth for so long, and I literally looked at him. I'm like, what do I gotta say to you for you to understand I'm not trying to fuck you? And he's like, I'd appreciate it if you don't use that language, sir. And I'm like, oh, fuck, this guy's a pastor. What did I just do? It is what it is. You're gonna, you live and you learn. I lived there and I fucking learned. So, whatever. It was gonna be like a 10K assignment, maybe 20K, but I'll just keep following up with him until he's more comfortable with me. So, it is what it is. We're gonna give him a week now because I've been following up with him almost every day. I'll call him next Monday, not a whole week. And we'll just keep it going, guys. Let's keep this shit going. Um, hmm. Oh yes, let's follow up with this nice woman and figure out where we stand, because this one we seem to get a deal accepted at, and now I haven't got her back on the phone. That boy Elia. Let's go, brother. Let me actually text that woman from before too. Alright, cool. Alright, let's call some hot leads, guys. We got some fresh ones that just came in. Let me know in the comments if you guys ever have any wholesaling questions. I am up here to answer those as well. It's the second time that happened today. Got caught with my mouth open. I'm like, nope. Let's send him a text. Afternoon. All right, and let me. Prince Charles said, "Do I use smartphone dialer for cold call team too? Is it solid and reliable?" I use smartphone literally for my calls and my like acquisition managers and disposition managers. That's where we're all doing outbound calls to, and then for Dispo we do RVMs now, so we have inbound calls coming into through smartphone. But we don't have cold callers at all. I don't have a cold calling team. Every lead that you guys ever see me calling, they're literally coming from my boy Marcel's PPC, their Facebook ads. And we do have some old iSpeed to lead that we still got to purchase some, but I have so much coming in on the speed iSpeed to lead, or my bad, so much coming in on the Facebook ads that I literally haven't even had time yet to buy the other iSpeed to lead. So those are kind of just sitting there, but we can purchase them when we need to. But right now, I mean, I got a contract today. I got a contract yesterday. We gotta be using what works right now, and these are fucking hitting. Let's keep the calling going. Pretty sure this is a fake lead as well, but we will see. Yeah, bro. PPC is hitting, dude. Hitting. Once I hold on. Once I get through this month, I will let you guys know the exact KPIs that we're hitting. Um, it was 11 out of every. It was 1 out of every 11 leads I got a contract, but honestly, it's probably way less now because like we're fucking. I'm lighting it up right now, y'all. So I don't fucking know. We'll see. I got to go back and look at the numbers. Okay. Here, let me try to clean up this one deal that kind of got messed up today. This is with a JV partner. Let's see what we can't get figured out right now. We're gonna call her from smartphone, guys. Tell you guys a story on this in a second. Oh, wait, no. This lead just said whenever you call is good. You can call right now. Let's see if I can't call this through smartphone. This one is LAN. Alright, let's get this call up. I gotta. Alright, let's see if we can't get her on the phone. Nope. Can you please call this number? This is weird. Give it a second, guys. I'm gonna see if we can't get this person on the call. Gotta get my gallon a day in, guys. We are behind today. Let's see if they call me. She said she gave me a number, or he gave me a number, and said code into. Let me know your name and this number and whatever, so I can code into my phone. Otherwise, it will go to voicemail and you will not hear it. I'm like, what code in your phone? That's weird. Well, whatever. Just give it 2 seconds, y'all. See if we can't get them to call me back. If not, I'm just gonna keep going outbound. See what we can do here. You gonna call me? My brother Aaron. What's good? Brrr. Can't do it like you, bro. Yes, sir. We getting this big energy. One contract up already, Papa. Just not on this call yet. There he is. Let's see if this lead will call me back, guys, so we can get this shit on the phone and hopefully locked up. They read it and just didn't say nothing. Let's try one more time. Nope. We're gonna keep moving, sir, if you don't call me. Got other leads to call. Oh, now they're typing. Now they are typing. They were probably just trying to call me as I called them because I got impatient. Let's see. While we're waiting for this guy to answer, you guys got any questions you guys want me to answer right now? I am fucking here. Hope you guys are all. Oh wait, I did call. No, it's this cell phone 973-683-573. Try one more time. All right, they should be calling me now. Let's get it. Amazon. Why are you typing? Just call. These people with their weird, they probably get blown the fuck up, but they have these weird blockers sometimes, I guess, set to their phone so you can't call them unless they have your number saved. They're leaving us in suspense right now. Chris Arroyo asked, I hope I'm saying your last name right, Arroyo, asked how much do you spend on PPC and marketing each month? Right now we're at 250 a day, so 7,500 a month. By the end of this month, we're gonna be probably at about 11K a month. That's the goal. So we should be getting let me see if I can pull it up really quick. The goal for every week is 6 contracts a week. So if it was 11 every contract, so I need 66 leads a week to keep me fed. And then cost per leads anywhere from like I'd say like $30 to $60 depending what market we're in, which campaign we're running, but we do our marketing basically all the way from Jersey down to Florida over to Texas, and then we do California. And I think we have some going in Arizona too now. These people gonna call me? They know I'm on a live stream right now, and that's why they're not calling. Like, I'm just gonna fuck with this kid. I'm actually watching right now. I'm just gonna leave him sitting here. Imagine. Let's see if they call. If not, I'm gonna keep calling. And for those of you guys listening while I'm waiting patiently for this person to call me, if you guys are already, let's say you're not doing PPC, right? Like you're already doing cold calling. One thing Aaron taught me, Aaron Bevins that was just in here, fucking whatever marketing channel you guys are doing, if it's working, just double down, triple down, quadruple down until you go into your next channel. Like, don't just like see me doing PPC and Facebook ads and be like, oh, I got to do that because Joey's doing it. Like, no, fuck that. It's about what's working for you and what's best in your current situation. That's what marketing campaign you guys choose. Like, if you don't got any money, don't be like, oh fuck, I can't spend 7,500 a month. I can't wholesale. Like, no, just fucking do what's it called? Do JVs, do on market. There's other strategies to do with no money. I bootstrapped it for years. And then if you start getting money, and let's say you already have a VA campaign running and your VAs are killing it, like double, triple down, quadruple down on that, and you guys will make a shit ton of money there. But don't just jump from marketing to marketing to marketing, because then you're literally like you need 90 days for each campaign to get like really see results from it. So if you're not giving it that full 90 days, you're never really gonna see the results. What the fuck? Alright, let's try calling this person again. This person's just messing with me at this point. Just tried calling. Save my number or my name in your phone, maybe. Elias said he's starting off with cold calling as of now while he's still learning everything. Okay. Are you cold calling? Like, did you just download a list and skip trace the list? Oh, here we go. Hold on, guys. Hello? Yes. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there, but at least we connected now. That's all that matters. Yes. No, JR Home Buyers. Yeah, the ad might have said Joey buys houses. Yes, ma'am. So you have a house you're selling. Okay. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay.
so, you know, we are a family of 11 siblings, and some of them,
Oh
they
wow.
want to continue to rent. Yeah, it's a big family. They continue to rent, and they don't want, they said, oh, if we get about, right now, I think we rent about 1,700, and they said, if we rented and after, per year, that would probably, in 20 years, we will lose the house. And I said, no, we don't know how long he's going to live, but he needs to go into a neighbor unit. So, like I said, 2 years ago, they offered that. We didn't. But now we checked with Realtor.com, and they say it's 493 estimate. Then we checked with Homes.com, it's 453, and then the zero is 388, I think. So we just didn't know where, because you all have to make money too, And
Yeah.
so, well, one sister said, "Oh, you sell to investors, they pay nothing, and then they make money, and then, then after 10 years you lose your house." And I said, "Yeah, but he needs a house, the money now, and in 10 years he will probably be dead, and what are we going to do?" It's just the sister that said that would probably be an heir, so she doesn't want
I'll answer this a second. I'm off this call just so I could pay attention to her.
she listening.
But I got you.
Probably we all have enough money that we don't want, but she has two kids that are not doing well. So
Oh,
she said
okay.
that if he dies, she will get the inheritance, the asset. And
Yeah.
so, of course, she doesn't want to sell. But I said, well, you want to take over? And she doesn't want that. So I said, I'm the power of attorney. If you want to take over, then you deal with the whole thing, and I'm out. But you have to do the whole thing, and you have to take over the power of attorney. And she didn't want that, but she's still working. So, so now we basically entertain the thoughts between the last one that Zero put in, 388, to the highest one, which is 493. And, we just say, we just kind of entertain how much you owe. So if you would give us a fair amount, uh, then, you can take the three, those three, and divide it by three to get the average, or I don't know, whatever you want to know. But I told you about the house. Now, 5 years ago, one of the tenants put a fire in the living room, and they fixed it, they do everything, and it was 5 years ago, it was then rentable, and so we've been renting it, So, but now is the time, if you give us a certain amount. At first, I wanted at least 400,000, but the lady that I talked to before you talked to me, there was a lady that answered the phone. She said, "Oh no, we're not going to do 400,000." So I said, "Well, let's see how much you can do. You can help us get rid of the house, and my brother will help him get into the nursing home."
Yeah.
So would you look at that and see what, the best that you can do for us? We would
Absolutely.
we
So,
would be grateful.
how much are you got? Like, what's a number that would make you happy?
Well, ideally, I would like 400, because I'm not greedy. When it was between 493, 453, 388, I add them up and I divide it by three. It's still more than 400. So we just do the average,
So
and
400 is what you're looking to get.
yeah, if possible. But
Okay.
if you could not come up with that, then we probably knock off 1,000. I don't know. Let me see.
So
493 plus. Uh huh.
if I can make you an offer that made you happy, are you the only one that has to sign for the property right now because you're the power of attorney?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're the one that's in charge of the decision then.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically. But I still have to talk with, we are 11 in the family, and they the only reason is I'm the second oldest of the family,
Okay. So
and
like if you were basically like if I could get you an offer that made you happy, would you be ready to start the process right now? Like could I send you over a purchase agreement? We could go over it and then as long as everything looks good there, then we could get the process started today and then you obviously just go talk to them after?
yeah, basically, because the
Hmm.
The owner, he does not remember.
Yeah, no, he has dementia. My grandmother had dementia, so I completely understand everything you guys are going through. We had to take care of her for 7 years. She lived with us, and it was it wasn't easy dealing with it, but we got through it, and I know like every part of the process of how dementia works. So I literally could feel exactly what you guys are going through with him right now. Um,
And
and
you know something, if we take the average of those three assessments, it would be more. It would probably be about 440, but we are not asking that. We just the bottom line, and we don't really like to play games or anything. You know, we would like if we could 100 would make us very grateful to you, because you know it will be enough for him not to be. Not because if he doesn't have the money and he cannot pay 5,000 a month, and we don't know how long he will live, they will not take him.
no, that I trust me, I completely understand that whole part of the process. So the way that we look at any property, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions on the condition of the property, and
Okay.
and then I'll get you an offer by the end of this call. As long as it offer makes sense, we'll send you over the purchase agreement. We'll both go over it. As long as everything on that agreement's good for you, then we'll both sign it, and then we'll pick a closing date of your choosing for you guys to receive the money, and then
Okay.
that'll come through a certified check or wire transfer. Is that okay?
Yes, certainly.
Okay.
I'm grateful to you because, trust me, I do not want to be the power of attorney. I'm the second oldest. But let me tell you this brother, I don't know. I think that in a way, you know, he has sacrificed his life to raise. My father died. We are Vietnamese. My father died, and he sacrificed his life to raise the older brothers and sisters. And today, four of his brothers, four of our brothers, are doctors, thanks to him. That's the reason why, you know, we could not, whatever. I said we cannot just leave him because of our squabble. And one of the sister who is a nurse, she has two young boys that are handicapped, you know, mentally handicapped,
Okay.
and she didn't want to sell it, but she agreed, and everybody agreed that because I take over and I'm the second oldest, so whatever I decide will go will happen.
Okay.
Okay.
Understood. So basically, just before we even get into everything, when you're looking at Zillow, Realtor.com, Redfin, all the websites that analyze your property, they're basically taking the average of what everything is sold for in your area, and
Right.
usually those are going to be closer to, let's say the house was fully redone inside and out. That's usually what you're going to get for the property if it's like basically brand new inside and out. Not a new
Right.
build, but you know what I mean, like full, like up to 2023 standards.
I see. May I ask you this then?
Yes.
You know, if we had the the reason, and I might, you know, of course that's 2 years later, but 2 years ago, 388. So what we figure that from 388 to 400, it's about 20,000. But if you don't think that you know that would add, that's how we come up with.
So what I'm basically the way that we analyze any property, and this is whether it's an investor, an end buyer, anybody that's going to be buying a house, we look at what has sold in the area. Basically, like even if Zillow's saying, because right now I'm looking at Zillow, it says 341 100. That's how much Zillow's estimating the property at, and then
Oh,
usually
they lower because when I look at it, it was 388. That's how no, they give a range. That's why
the
I
range
said
is 290 to 396. And the reason that range is there is because they don't know the condition on the inside of the property because they obviously have never been inside your house. So
I see.
yeah, so that's why I'm saying like 400, just anyone, even if it's an end buyer that wants to just live in it and they don't need to make their money on it, that might not even be what an end buyer would pay. I still got to run the numbers. I still got to understand the condition to see where we could be at. But I just want you to
Okay.
understand before we even get into everything, it's just like if the average of everything's saying 400, that's basically going to be on the highest of ends what you would get if the house was fully remodeled. So is the house in like brand new condition inside and out, or is it something that we might have to do some work to?
I see. Okay. Well, please look at
Yes.
make the decision and just
Let, let,
let it go.
let's see if we can get a decision made on this call. Whether it's a yes or no, I'll tell you exactly where we could be at. So how's the condition of the home? How's the foundation there? How's the structure of it?
I think that it is good. First of all, I have to tell you that I do not live there.
Okay.
My family lived there and he lived there. And then after my mother died, he went to Charlotte and they moved my mother up there and he takes care of her for 15 years and then she died.
Oh, okay.
And then we couldn't let him live with mother, so I bought another house in Charlotte so that my husband can sit there and I can go over to his house to take care of our mother. And we take turns, all the sisters. Like, for instance, if I go up there, I will bring the food every day. And then another sister would come and clean up, stuff like that.
Okay. But do you know like the general condition of the house?
I
Like,
think I think that it should be good for us to be able to rent, right? Because if it's not good and we cannot rent, that but it has always been renting real fast. There is no problem with renting. So
okay.
I just can answer. And then 5 years ago, like I said, the house, one of the tenants put a fire in, and they fix it and everything. So that the only thing I can tell you is that it should be a good house.
Did they remodel the whole house 5 years ago? Like, did they put brand new kitchens, bathrooms, floors, paint, stuff like that?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay.
I know that the floor was recarpeted, but
So,
well, I have to tell you that I didn't know. I remember that it was in the summer when it happened, and we were in France. Every year we were in France for 3 months
got it.
because we owned a house in France. And so,
Okay.
it comes from my husband's family. It's not mine. But I just want to explain to you that's why I know very little. And then um, my sister took care of that, but
Okay.
I think that it's a decent house. But don't forget it was built in 1945, so.
So the mechanicals, that's what I'm trying to figure out is like if there, do you know if there's been a new roof on there? Have the mechanicals ever been updated? Like, or is everything kind of original? Because if it's original to
No,
22,
no, no, no. It couldn't be the original. Even the air conditioning will have to be replaced. But I cannot tell you when it was because, like I said, I don't live there. I took over, and when the fire took place, I think they have to replace that.
understood. Is it rented right now?
Yeah, it is being rented right now, but it is on one monthly month.
Do you know the rent?
I think it's 1,700, but I'm not 100% sure. But I think it's pretty much either 1,700 or 1,800, something like that a
Okay.
month. So
Because it sounds like on the renovation, we're probably gonna. I'm guessing like if there's a fire there and all they did was do the floors and the kitchens haven't been updated,
no, no,
bathroom.
I think they had to redo the fireplace, and then they they had to rebuild something. You know, they had to make it functional.
Okay.
So so I think they have a fireplace in it. But like I said, um, I don't want to lie to you, but my memory is so iffy, and also sometimes, I'm 75 years old, so you can see that. I'm not. Oh, and also I come up with after 2 weeks of coma, I had the bacterial meningitis,
Oh
and
wow.
yeah, and I was in a coma for 2 weeks, and I tell you, God must have been really good to me because, and I said that if I come back to life, because the doctors gave up on it, my kids know that I'm going to die, and then
Understood.
I believe honestly that I was alive because I needed to take care of my mother who took care of our mother. My mother was 95
Wow.
when she died, but he took care of her for 15 years. So,
He's no, you guys sound like a really good family.
well, we are a Vietnamese family, and in Asia, if the father died, which is he died in 75, the first son automatically took over and replaced as a father. And that's
Got it.
why he took care of the rest because the one who is a doctor today, he was only in the fourth grade, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
So he took care of all of that, and then the youngest one was only, let's see, it said he was only 5 years old, and the other one was about 10. And so today the one who is the 5 years old, he raised them. He raised all of them.
Got it.
And so, so if you are going to do a good deed, please do it for him.
Okay. No, so the way that I'm looking at this, I mean, is this something where you guys need it done quickly at this point?
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much because before the sister who has two sons there, she will fight because she wants that house for
Okay.
his inheritance. And we disagree. We said that your sons, you take care of them, and the family will help you. But your brother needs that money right now, so we'll do very quick.
Okay. Yeah, typically we could do about 30 days then to get this done for you guys. But just from what we're seeing on my end, I mean, even if it just needs a full of renovation, like even if we didn't have to do the mechanicals, it is kind of a bigger house. Like it's the house square footage, it's about 2,200 square feet.
Right.
So it's gonna cost us honestly about probably about 80 to 100 grand to do a full rehab here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm seeing we're gonna have to spend just to fix it up, to be able to sell it. And if we can only sell it for that 400 grand, I know
No, 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 no. You will get at least 550 because another investor told me that. He said that we will probably put out about 100,000 max to rehab and use the wood high end, and we will get back about 550.
okay. So I'm
So
seeing there is one house that did sell for 550. Let me see. Yeah, so that makes sense. That we could do. But if it's gonna cost us 100 grand to do it, we obviously got to make some profit on it. We're not looking to get rich on this deal, but we probably would be definitely a lot lower than 400. I got to see where exactly we could be. So if we were gonna cover all the closing costs and then there were no commissions with us, what do you think the best number you'd be willing to take right now would be?
you let me know, Joe, because
Okay.
I have never sold a house in my life.
Okay.
We have two houses. It will go to our kids. We don't plan to sell it, but the reason that I said about that is because when realtor.com and home.com come up with those estimates, it's pretty close to our house. That's why it was not way off. They told me somebody they told me that was just like an algorithm. But when I said yeah, but when I compare to the house that I own right now, we live in St. Mark's Woods, and it's just very close.
Yeah,
So that's why you know to
understood.
see how much of 400,000 you can do for me, I would be grateful.
I just know even if we could sell it at the 550, if we had to put 100 grand of work in it, once we paid out the realtor and we paid the closing costs on both ends, we literally wouldn't even make money on the deal. And like I want to make sure we get an offer that's fair for you guys, but we also got to be able to make something on it. So
I understand.
yeah, so let me see what we could do. I mean, Zillow says it's worth 340. It's 341 on Zillow. We're probably honestly going to be something below that number, but I guess last question before I talk to my partner, I'm just going to put you on a brief hold right after this. Will you be able to get like is there a way where we can close on this with the tenants out of there, or will we have to take it with the tenants in there?
No, we can get the tenant out.
Okay, because 1780, honestly, even if it was 1850 or 1800, we'd be at like 170,000 all cash if we had to take it with those tenants.
No, you don't have to take
Okay, because yeah, I know that's something that obviously that's way too far apart.
Yeah, you would not have because I think that my sister had one, so they are now. They understand, and in fact, um, I think I'm not sure. I think that they probably. I think that she told me that they have a month to leave, but I
Okay.
think that they kind of know.
Yeah.
But anyway, let me ask you this: when you told me about zero, that makes it between 390 to 396, and
Yes.
then you know, so if it's 396, we're pretty close to 400, isn't it?
That would be on the highest end though. That would mean that the house was fully remodeled. I know that
Oh,
there is a comp that did sell for the 550, so I'm hoping that we're going to get in the higher 500 or the mid 500 range just when we flip it for it to make sense. But just on the surface, before I even talk to my partner, I mean, it's seeming like we're probably going to be way closer to that 290 number. Maybe, like, I got to see how much higher we could even get if we could even be at that number. But just because it's going to cost 100,000 just to fix this up, and then we're only going to be able to sell for the 550, and we have to account for commissions. And to do the work,
well, you are very good with numbers, and I'm not used to it. So when you kind of lost me, but one thing that I do know that there was an offer for 300, and we turned it down.
okay. And is there a reason you guys didn't take that offer?
Because it's too low. We just started, and we want, we just started out, and we have not. So there is a real estate agent. She said that you cannot sell to investors. You can sell as is, and I'm a real estate agent. So I said that we would like the 400, and when he proposed that, I said no, absolutely not. That was the reason.
Okay. Because if we're gonna do it all cash and we're gonna flip this, that's probably we're gonna be probably around that number, honestly. I can understand where they came from, just because even if we had to put a whole 100 grand in it, just and that's if there's nothing extra wrong with it. If we go into the walls and we have to redo, let's say there was just any water damage or something from that fire that wasn't addressed, that might.
Let me ask you this, Joe.
Yes, ma'am.
Like the other two, they raised the whole house down, and in that area, all the houses is one floor. They raised the whole thing, and they built a two-story. That's 1.2 million, but it's not in the market now.
Yeah.
They raise it. So what difference does it make if they raise the whole thing and then build it, on two-story?
The highest the highest comp that I'm seeing right now in this whole neighborhood is there's one that sold for 555. There's investors that they're buying properties, honestly, I'll tell you exactly where they're buying at. They're buying anywhere from 190,000. The highest one bought was honestly 290,000 for an investor to flip a property over there.
Well, if you think that we can, because I really just think that we could make ourselves for not selling it 2 years ago and the 388,000. But anyway,
You never know though. Sometimes they could offer you that and then they could try to come back on the back end. And that's not how we do business. When we make an offer, we're very confident in our numbers. That's why I was asking all the questions about the actual condition. And then as long as you're honest with me about everything that you know is going on, and it seems like you guys have been pretty honest, we'll be able to get this done at whatever number we can agree on. Unless there's something crazy we missed, like there's structural damage to the house when we didn't think there was, something along those lines, if that makes sense.
yeah,
Okay.
okay.
So
Because,
let me
because
talk to my partner. Give me about 30 seconds to a minute, and I'll be right back with exactly where we could be.
okay,
Okay, give me 2 seconds.
certainly, no problem.
Really quick, I'll answer these questions 'cause I already have my offer. So I could sell this for 320, probably the highest of highs. Um, this house is on a way bigger lot than the one that sold for the 550. So I'm going with 550 as my ARV. There's a couple other comps that sold like 520, 530, whatever. That was 550 was the only flip comp. I could sell it for 320. I'm gonna probably anchor at 275. Give her a range of 275 to 295. See how she reacts. It seems like she's not going to tell me to go F myself, and then we'll take it from there. So let me answer some questions real quick. So how am I running my numbers? Meaning, how do I get my MAL? What formula you going based off of? So I have a profit calculator. If you guys need it, DM me on Instagram. I will definitely send it to you. It's Joey Bibbo on Instagram. Basically, what we do is we look at every property as a flip first. I look at the numbers with a 12% taken out of the total profit so that you understand where you are. If it doesn't make sense in my profit calculator as a flip, I'll look at it as a rental. She said it was rented out for about 1850 a month, so I literally have to sell it for 185,000. If it's a 1% market, it's Columbia, South Carolina, so it should be. But that's basically how we look at it. Third way is novation. If the house is in good enough condition, or we could try to novate it. And if she doesn't take my low offer, maybe we could try this as a novation because there is a tenant in there. If we get it vacant, that will help. Maybe an end buyer will pick it up a little bit higher. And then yeah, and then somebody asks, is this off market or still on market? This is off market. I'm doing all Facebook ads now. One of my boys runs my Facebook ads for me, and we have been fucking killing it on the Facebook ads. So this is Facebook ads. I'm not really doing too much on market anymore, just because I have money now to spend on my marketing. So I'm really more focused on the off market now. And then what do I use to get my rehab estimates? I have a rehab calculator. It's built into the profit calculator. So again, if you want me to send that to you, just DM me on Instagram and I will send you guys that all day. And then if you need help on how to use it, I could always explain to you guys how to use it really quickly. It's not too hard, but you just want to make sure you're using it the right way so you understand like you're getting the right numbers and you're locking up deals at good numbers. So let me get right back to her and let's get it. You still there, Lon?
Yes, I'm still in.
Okay, so good news. I did get an approval from my partner. So what we're seeing, as I told you, we can get the 550 on the back end. It's going to be about 100 to maybe 120 max in the work just to get the property fixed up. So we can get you guys a lump sum of money that you can take obviously to pay for your brother's nursing home care and everything, so that you don't have to deal with paying for the nursing home out of pocket. Because I know that's obviously that's not going to be easy on you guys, and we'll make sure that we can get this done quick enough so that when you do put him in the nursing home, at least you're prepared on that, and you don't have to deal with worrying about the sale of the house. But we'll make this at least the simplest part of the whole process.
Okay.
So we can be anywhere from 100. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. We could be anywhere from 275 to 295,000.
But that's it, right? You cannot go anywhere near 400. That's forget it, right?
Yeah.
So, well, I think it's a little bit low to tell you the truth. So, and I understand what you're saying, but if you can do a little bit better, because we did get the 300 and we turned it down.
Okay.
But so how I was thinking, how about 390?
390. I mean, I gotta talk to my partner. That I know we would be way too far off there. 390, I know would not like that's we'd be 100 grand off now. That would be like literally we'd still be losing money at the 390. If we could make this as simple as possible on you guys, we'll cover all the closing costs. There's no commissions with us. So whatever we agree on, you're gonna net that full number, and then you'll be able to take it obviously and pay for the care for your brother. What do you think the best we could do as that would be a lot closer to the 295?
To tell you the truth, I don't know because I have never sold a house in this country. I never do anything. I know that I own two houses, and that's pretty close. And when they put that for 493, 453, and 388, I did. They must have gone down because the one that no, actually the range of zero. I added three and divide by three. It still come up with 440, but you told me that you're not going to do anything. So I think that it would, and I understand the concept of investor. We don't do anything because everybody contacted us, about our houses, and they say you just walk out with the cash. That's it. So I think that you know uh, I don't I don't know. I was just thinking that from 400 down to 90, but you said that you cannot do better than that. Then I don't know what is the best thing that you can do so that I can I can probably check more, and if it is the same as your offer, I would like to offer to you because I don't know, because it's just easier to talk with you, and you are you are a very good person. The way you talk, and you are very sensitive, and
Thank you.
so
Thank you. Well, I could just fathom with exactly what you guys are going through, and I just want you to understand, like even at the 295, we're not trying to just throw out some crazy low offer so we could get rich on this deal. It's literally just the fact that like the house is going to need some work. It was a 1940, I think it's 1946 build. Usually houses like this, unless your brother like fully fixed it up at one point, meaning like he went into the walls, put all new wiring in there, put all new plumbing in there.
what
Usually
about what about 385?
385, honestly, I think we're still going to be way too far off. Because if I
Yeah.
did, let me just explain to you just so you understand. If we did 385 and then we were all in, let's say it cost us the 100 grand, or even just the worst case scenario 120, just to overestimate, just so we didn't lose out anything, we'd be all in already. If it was 389, let me just do math really quick. I'm sorry. 385 plus 120, we'd already be in 505. And then once we paid out the realtor commissions and the closing costs, and we have to pay closing costs on this end too when we purchase a house because you're not going to have to worry about any of that stuff, we're basically going to be left with 550 is what we could sell it for. Let's call it 10%. That's 55,000. We would still be losing money there. Like we would buy the house, fix it up, and then we would lose all the not all the money, but we would lose profit. Like we wouldn't make profit, we would lose money.
Well, I did not really, to be honest with you, I did not really understand all of those things that you calculated, all of that, this and that, but because that is your field of expertise, so I just know that before, when 300 you were already offered and we turned it down. So I I don't think that if you can go up higher, but and I was thinking that 385. That means that the expectation from 400 is down 15,000.
Yeah.
And, and then when you do the high end one house right now, if you look, I can't remember the number, but it's 1.2 or 1.3 million after they bought the other one, like about 300, probably about the same house as my brother did years ago, and they redo the whole thing. And now that house is estimated to be 1.5 million, so 1.2 million. So uh, I think that you probably can make a lot more, especially after the election. The real estate will go a lot better than the stock, because after right now they prop up the stock so that it looks good, so that they win the election. But after the election, the stock market will take a dive.
Yeah, and the thing with us is all that any investor, even realtors, can look at is basically what sold in the last 6 months, sometimes even 90 days, just because the market's been changing a lot with interest rates. But
Right.
right now, the only comps that have sold, that 555 was the highest one that sold. So that just shows us like when interest rates were lower 6 months back, 9 months back, they were a little bit lower than they are today. Things would have sold higher back then. Even 2 years ago, things definitely sold higher back then because interest rates were close to zero 2 years ago. So basically, that's kind of why no one's coming in around the same numbers you guys were at back then. And if that one house did sell for the 1.2 million, I don't think it was in this direct neighborhood. It might have been
No,
in
no,
this.
no. It is on Adalia.
Say it again.
Because it these on the same road. It's across the street from my brother's house.
What number is it?
I couldn't, but it's 1.2. Let's see, is that 1 4 or just when you have all of those things because I don't, but it's on Idaya. Somebody when the guy tell me that he offered 300, I said, down the road and he said down the road it's not for sale, but he said that we do rehab. He said he's pretty comfortable about doing rehab and get 550, but I said no, 300 I cannot. Just so if you, I think that I just knocked off 15,000 because we were hoping for 400, and then we would like to try to get as close to that as possible.
Yeah. So if you could give me about 60 to 90 days to close this, is that something you guys would be willing to do if I could get you more money?
Yes.
Okay.
Because we don't need the money.
Okay. Because I have another option. I don't think, honestly, we're still like 385. I know we're not going to be able to be that high. But if I could come up a lot or at least significantly higher than the 295, do you think that's something you would be open to if we could get that approved?
No, not 295.
No, no, I'm saying we would get you more than the 295.
You get as close to 385 or as close to 400 as possible.
Yes, I don't think we're going to be exactly there, but we'll definitely be higher than the 295.
And you said that you want to close it between 60 to 90 days.
Yes.
Yeah, I think between 60 and 90 days, I think there is no problem.
Okay.
But,
So,
if it's, I think 385 is probably because when we were offered 300, we said no.
no, I understand that, but 385, that's going to be you like the way that we would do this is we would work with our realtor partners and basically you wouldn't have to pay any commissions. So basically you would pay zero commission. It would still be the same as the cash offer, but I'm just not investing in this myself now. Because if I'm going to invest in it as a flip, I need it at 295. The most I can maybe get to you as a flip would probably be 305 to 310.
Well, you can talk with them to see, but I know for a fact that they try to get as close to 385 as possible. So
Okay, can I
yeah,
bear with me? Give me another minute. Let me just talk to my partner. Let me see exactly how much higher we can get if we do the other option. And if it's something we can get approved and we could get, I don't think we'll be at the 385, but let's say I was above 350. Do you think that's something we could get done today? Like we could get the agreements going right now?
I don't know. I would would try because you see, I told you I haven't ever sold a house. We bought a house. We
Yeah.
bought a big house, but I have no idea whether that's a good or what. But you said you said 350. It's still pretty lower because when we went from 400, and then I know that my sister said, what if they, the bottom line, my older sister who is the POA with me, she said, if it's the really, really, if you, after a while, couldn't sell it or could not go to a real estate agent and all of that, then, you can try 385, but so I never expected to be lower than that. So
So
I don't know.
if you were gonna list it with an agent, you're probably gonna get 400,000. But if you list it with that agent, you're going to have to pay about 10% off of that 400,000. So you're going to be paying about 40 grand in commissions and closing costs.
No, it wouldn't be 10% because my older sister who just bought a house, they agreed to 4%. So there's
So
no.
4%, so even if it was the 4%, you still have to pay the closing costs. So it would, let's say it was 4% for the commissions and then another 4% for the closing costs, that would still be 8%.
No, 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 no. It's
It would be about 16,000, and then you would still have to pay the closing
Now
costs.
I know why my sister said it's 850. No, not 850. 385 because of that. Now I understand. I didn't even know why she come up with 385.
Yeah.
Now that you talk to me, I can understand. She was figuring out that if she sell it to the real estate, then they take the commission. That's the reason.
It's the commission, but then you also have to pay the closing costs. That's what the realtors might not be telling you guys. So you have to pay the realtor commissions when you do a traditional sale, but then there's also closing costs that you have to pay. So those are sometimes it could be 2,000, sometimes it could be 10,000. We usually account when we do our flips for about 10% all in if we have to pay the listing agent and the buyer's agent. If you don't want to use a listing agent or if you want to do a lower commission, let's say you did do the 4% commission, it's going to be harder to sell it because then obviously if you're not giving the buyer's agents the full 3% on the back end, basically they're going to be not wanting to show your property as much. So you want to give at least the buyer's agent the 3% on the back end or 2.5, just depending which market you're in. And then on the front end with the listing agent, most listing agents they're going to charge you anywhere between 2 to 3% on their commission. So if you have somebody that could do it for 4, they might be able to get it done for you, but you still have to pay the closing costs. So there will be additional fees on top of the 4% commission. So even if it is a 16,000, let's say it was another 10K in just the closing costs that you'd have to pay to the title company to clear the title, transfer taxes, things along those lines that the seller has to pay in these transactions, then you'd still be coming in at least about 26,000 below. So that's why I'm saying, like, if we could handle all of that stuff and basically,
You take 400 and you say minus 26 that you told me for the guy that the real estate and the closing cost, then 400 minus 26, how much is it? Let me see.
that would be 270 or 374.
Yeah, it's 374, 375, but then I cannot make that decision right now because they expect me to be able to get 400. And my sister said if it's, you have to sell it as is, then, we can probably consider 385. But now I'm not sure that they would agree. So, and you said that, you said something about even if we agree, then you can go back to the back end and you can knock off something to the back end too. So it's not, it's not, uh, it's not firm either. What
So
do you
let
think?
me let me talk to my partner. I mean, if I could get you the 385, would you be ready to sign the paperwork right now if we can net you the full 385?
385.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me let me talk to my partner. If we can get this approved, I have to see if we can still get this approved. Just give me about a minute. If I can actually get this approved for you, I'll be sending you over the agreement. We'll both go over it, and then as long as all that makes sense, we'll sign it, and then we'll open up escrow and we'll get the whole process started for you guys.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. I
just
will. Yeah.
bear with me. Literally, just give me about 30 seconds to a minute.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, guys, check it out. 555 is the ARV times zero point 0.9 for novation. We're using the flat fee MLS, so it's going to be less than 6% commissions coming out of that. But even with the MLS, I can get at 385, let's say 555's ARV times zero point 0.9 would be 499 minus 100 grand. And this is assuming the house needs a full gut. 399. Anything under the 399 is my profit. So 385, it's not a lot, but 14,500. Put in the comments if we lock it up right now, because I'm about to lock this joint up. Lauren said it's tight. Ilya said lock it up. Nick Velez said lock it up. Honestly, if I list this thing, at 400K, which is where we'd have to list it at, we're good. We are good. This thing will move because that's as is, mind you. There's an end buyer that will pay us. And think about this, guys. There's a tenant living in there right now. It can't be that fucked up. I hope it's not that fucked up. If it is, then, we'll figure it out from there. That's why we have inspection periods. But I don't think this is going to be, I think this is one I'll make 14 grand and we'll actually get it done and make the 14 grand. So I'm not really sitting here like, oh, do I lock it up to go for the price reduction? Fuck no, we don't do business like that, guys. But my numbers look good. I comped it. We got a bigger lot size too, mind you. Everything else that sold, and there was a flip that sold for 596. 596. Also, there was one that sold that I found, so we're locking it up. You still there, Len?
Yes, I'm still here, Joe.
Okay, I have some good news for you. We
Yes.
we can get you guys a full 385.
Oh, the phone 385.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
We looked at the numbers. From the way that we're going to do this is we are going to work with our realtor partners, so it will be going up on the MLS, but we can get you the full 385. You're not going to, nothing will come out of that at all. You guys will net the full 385, and then you'll be able to obviously go use this for your brother's care, and we'll make sure this goes as smooth as possible for you guys.
Thank you, Joe. Allow me so that I can tell, I know that I make that decision, but I have to tell the rest of the family, um, so that they don't, you know, they don't, they don't think that, that I could tell you that, but I think that my sister, who is the owner with the power of attorney, she is more reasonable because 385 plus the 50, it will come out to 400. So, but if you sell it, yeah, you 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 are a very very good business person. But okay, I will just tell them
And
that
can we
I
get the process started right now with you then? Because I know you said if we get it, as long as we could get it approved, you'd be ready to sign. And I know you did say she did give you the blessing. So can we get everything rolling right now? And then once we get it signed, you'll tell her, and we'll be good to go.
okay.
Okay. So let me draw up the agreement. We'll go over it, and then I'll make sure that once we get through this, we'll make this as simple as possible on you. And then basically, once we do sign it, my partner Brett's going to be reaching out to you. She will be basically touching in with you guys once a week, every week, just to keep you up to date in real time with what's going on. And we'll make sure that this goes very smoothly for you guys.
Okay.
Okay, so bear with me. I'm going to draw it up. And is the email that you put on the agreement, I'm sorry, on the web form, it's lebozec@gmail?
Yeah, at
Oh,
gmail.com.
okay, so it's gonna be coming in there through DocuSign. Just give me about a minute. We'll get everything signed, and then just we'll touch base later today once you speak to her, obviously. But as long as she said the 385 is good, I don't see where it's gonna be an issue.
Okay, Joe.
Yes, so just bear with me. Give me another minute, and I'll be right back with you.
Okay. Do you want to add another email just in case? That, my if I have any problem, or it should be fine. Yeah, I guess it should be fine.
Yeah, I think it should be fine as long as that's your email and you have access to it right now. We'll be good to get this going right now.
Okay.
Okay, just bear with me another minute. Let me just draw this up really quick. And then there will be one other additional document that we're going to sign after we get this signed. It's called an attorney in fact, and that literally just gives us the right to list it.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So just let me send this over. 385. Okay. And Lon, what's your full name so that I can put that on the agreement because I know you do have the power of attorney.
Sure. My first name is Lan, Lan.
Okay.
I have a double last name.
Okay.
My first last name is Bonno.
Bonno.
Right. B like baby.
Okay.
O U. Nana O U.
Okay.
And then you make space. And then my last name is Lobosek. It's
Okay.
Lebozec.
Lebozec. Lebozec. Okay. Okay, perfect. So this will be coming over right now. Let me just make sure everything's in there. I did a 90-day close for this one. We're going to try to get it done quicker. We honestly could be able to get this done quicker, but just in case we put 90 days there. And it's going to be coming from Randy Sagastume on DocuSign. That is my business partner.
May I please ask again, like I said, Joe, you have to forgive me, but somebody who's 76 is not as fast as somebody who is 40.
Yes, no, it's okay. It's okay. What's going on?
I
Wait, Lon? She was talking and the call went out. Can you hear me, Lon? Just lost connection. Hopefully we could get her back on here because I know it was a pain to get her to answer this call. So let's see what happens, guys. Can you hear me, Lon? I don't want to end the call because it was so hard to get her on the phone, but I feel like we should end it and call her back because she clearly lost connection. Hold on. We did it, guys. I pulled the trigger. It calls though. We're good.
Hello?
Hey, Lon, it got disconnected, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so what question did you have to ask? I'm sorry.
You said that the reason I asked is because if Randy called me, I need to code his name in so that the phone will not bypass him. That's all.
Oh, okay.
So his name is Randy what?
Oh, Sagastume. He's not gonna call you. Brett's gonna be the one calling you. Brett Nivet. Let me get the spelling of her last name. She's gonna kill me for not knowing this, but hold on. Knyvett.
K-N-Y.
N is in Nancy.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
no. V-O-V-E-T-T.
Vett. Yes. And then I will. Should I text you her number?
Yeah, it's yeah. What's the number? What's his number?
Her number is. Hold on.
That's Knight, right? That's last name.
Yes, Nivet, I think it's pronounced.
Nivet.
Nivet, yes, ma'am. The number's 760. Brett, Brett. Yes.
Is it free?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Everybody gets that confused. Yes.
Brett Kavita,
Yes.
760-831-9051.
Oh, wait, hold on 1 second. And then,
I tried to call it in so that if she call, it doesn't go to voicemail.
okay.
Because it's not important, important. But
No, understood. And Lon, where are you located?
I'm in Colombia today.
Columbia, the
Tomorrow,
country or the city?
Colombia, South Carolina is the
Oh, okay.
city of Colombia.
Yes.
It's in the States. But I want to tell you tomorrow, no, not tomorrow, Sunday, I have to go to Greenville to see my two granddaughters because they are sick.
Oh, okay.
And then, um, that's Sunday. Then Monday, I have to go back to Charlotte to go and check with my brother because I'm the one that brings him food every day.
Got it.
So,
Understood.
so
Okay.
I don't know how I will get those. Is that through email that you will get me the paper and you want me to sign through the email?
Yes, it should be in your email right now. Can you check and see if it just came through?
Yeah.
Okay, because we'll just get this done right now, and then what we're gonna do after this is just open up title, and then we'll get the whole process going.
Okay.
Yes,
Let
ma'am.
me just check. If I get cut off, I will call you back.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, no problem.
Let me just make sure. Oh, okay. Let me
Yeah, because
just
the
go.
DocuSign's very simple. You literally just click a button and it signs it for you.
Oh, let's see.
Okay.
He's the one that will open the computer because I can only open it on the phone.
Okay, I could read through it if you want, and then you could sign it. I always sign everything from my phone, honestly. It's just way simpler for me. But if you have an iPhone, it should open right up on your phone, and then basically we just go over it, read it. I'll tell you everything that's in there, and then we'll get everything rolling, just so we can move with a little urgency here for you.
Oh God, he's not here. Chérie, est-ce que tu es là? Est-ce que tu es rentré? My husband is French.
Oh, he's French?
Yeah.
Okay, and you speak
Every year we go to France because his parents left him a very nice estate in France. So
Oh, wow.
every year we go 3 months in France.
I'm jealous.
Well, we are going to leave that estate. It's about €1 million for our kids.
That's amazing. And how old are your kids?
My kid is 40, 44, let's see, 49, 44, and 40.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I have 3 kids. My husband is not here, dear. I will have to wait for him to call back because I think he went over to our daughter's house to help her fix something.
Okay, and
So
you can't open it on your iPhone?
I can open it, but I'm afraid to because normally my husband always opened them. But let me see if I
Okay. You basically, if you open up your email app, you literally just click the document, it'll say open, and then from there it'll open up the whole thing, and then all we gotta do is just, it's literally one page.
Okay.
Yes.
I just click on please review,
Exactly.
but it just,
It's a yellow box that says view document. Just click on that with your finger, it should come up.
okay, yeah, it says DocuSign.
Yes. That it's just an electronic signature app basically. This makes this as simple as simple as possible.
Sure.
Yeah. So let me know when it's up and I'll just read over it like basically line by line just so you understand everything that's in here.
Yeah, it's still, it takes forever to, okay, it came out. This site uses cookies, some of which are required for the operational site. Re-review and act on these documents. Randy Sagastumi Agency.
Yes.
So you want what you want me to do next?
Click review. Is the document open where it says standard real estate purchase agreement in big letters?
Okay, let me see.
You should click the it'll say review document. You click on the yellow part, and then from there you just click continue once the page opens up.
It says, please read the electronic record and signature disclosure. Is that what it is?
Yeah, read through that and then click continue from there.
Okay, agreement to do business with Randy Sagastumi Agency.
Yes.
Consumer disclosure. Okay, you tell me what I need to know.
Did you press continue?
I did, and then it bring out consumer disclosure, getting paper copies.
Does it not say standard purchase agreement on like a white page?
Consequent of changing your mind.
Hold on. Let me check on my phone. Give me 2 seconds. So,
If let's say my sibling, I don't think they would do that, but if my sibling said now they want 400, then I would have to indicate to us that you are changing your mind. You must withdraw your consent using the DocuSign withdraw consent form on the signing page. This will indicate to us that you have withdrawn your consent to receive required notice and disclosure electronically.
I think that's
Okay, then all notices and disclosure will be sent to you electronically. And how to contact Randy Sagastumi Agency.
yeah, so I would just click continue from there. So it goes on the actual contract page.
Okay, let's see.
It should be like another yellow box.
It said close.
Okay. Do review.
It said continue.
Okay, on the when you open it, does it say, "Oh, I think you clicked on the agency thing, that's why." So go back to the original email, click review document.
Okay.
Oh, I think they sent a new link. Hold on. It should be the new link that they just sent.
Review document.
Yes, press continue at the bottom in the yellow letters.
Right. Review document. And then you said continue.
Yeah, at the bottom right.
It didn't have, it said reply and forward. And it says question about the document. It didn't have anywhere to say continue.
Does it say, hold on. In the, you clicked on the yellow box that says review document in big letters?
Okay, I just did that again. So it said open link.
Yes.
Okay, it opened the link.
And then at the bottom, does it say continue in another yellow box on the bottom right?
Yes, there is another one that said continue.
So click on that one and then it'll bring up the document. and then it says standard real estate purchase agreement.
No, it didn't say anything.
Okay, you press continue.
Okay, standard real estate purchase agreement.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So the first paragraph, that's literally just your name, my LLC, and then it says the address of the property.
Correct.
The second one, it's just the legal description of the actual property. That's basically just the parcel number.
Right.
And then it says description includes any fixtures, window and floor coverings, built-in appliances, shades, blinds, window and door screens, awnings, outdoor plants, trees, and other permanently attached items now on premises. So that's basically just saying what is actually at the property. Then it says purchase price. The seller agrees to convey property to buyer in the sum amount of $385,000. And then basically terms are to be followed and applicable to this contract. Closing costs are to be paid in the following fashion. Buyers to pay for warranty deed, closing fee, and title insurance, and then the sellers to pay for any closing costs required to provide clear title and back taxes and/or liens. So basically, what that means is you're going to, as long as there's no liens, like there's no taxes owed on the property, there's not a mortgage on the property, you guys are going to get the full 385,000 net to you. So nothing will be getting taken out of that. And then from there, basically, any taxes owed will be appropriately prorated between parties at closing. That basically just means that if you guys paid your quarterly taxes and we close before then you'll get reimbursed for whatever you guys had paid up to the date we closed at. Then it basically says closings to be set as soon as possible for all parties, but no later than the 90 days from fully executed contract date. So the seller grants any extension needed to clear title or to complete closing documentation. So that's basically if there's any title issues or anything we have to clear up that are extenuating, then we would basically just have to extend it if we needed more time for that. And then
You know, my name is Lebosiak, but I look at it and it says Lebosic, Lebozic. That's not Zic. It has to be Zec.
it's an E as in Edward, right?
Yeah, or Eric.
Yeah, that's what's in the contract. No, it says Lon, and then the last it's Lebozec, correct?
Yeah, but you know, when you look at the page seller with the sign, it typed in Labono Lebosic, Zic.
On my end, I see an E. It's saying an I on your end. Are you sure?
Yeah, on top in the beginning it's CEC, which is correct. But when you put down the seller and there is a yellow sign that says sign,
Oh, on the bottom for you to sign it. Okay, so let me just redo the DocuSign then, because that's on DocuSign. That's fine. Let me just change that. I'll resend it, and then we'll just finish going over this and just get this signed really quick. Give me 2 more seconds. It's gonna come in the exact same way.
okay.
Okay, sorry about that. I just literally misspelled it on the when you do DocuSign, you have to put in the name there, and I just misspelled it on the second time. I was like, hold on a second, it looks exactly the same there.
Okay.
Okay, give me 2 seconds, Lon. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. Just put your email in. Email. Okay, it's coming back over right now, Lon.
Okay.
Okay, let me know when it's open, and then I'll just keep reading through it for you. We're like almost at the end of it. Basically, like the last part of this is basically just going over, we're selling it as is, which means you guys don't have to do any repairs to it.
Okay.
The contract's contingent upon clear title, final inspection of property by buyer or buyer's agent before closing, and property suitable for buyer's needs/plans. Buyer's right to pre-market the contract on Zillow, MLS, or any marketing media. That just gives basically the rights to market it.
Okay.
And then if property is rented, rents will be prorated, but um, we're not obviously going to be taking it with the tenant, so that's fine. We'll just coordinate getting the tenants out before closing, which you guys will now have ample enough time to do. So that'll be easy. And then basically the last paragraph is sellers to provide buyer with permission to access property solely for purposes such as evaluation of repairs needed, appraisal of said property for securing financing, and professional advisement on resale of property. So that's in case we have to do appraisals or anything like that. If property is vacant, seller shall provide buyer with a key to access property specifically for the reasons above. Seller understands buyer may assign this contract to another person, entity, or trust at closing and list the contract on MLS or Zillow prior to closing. And then just seller agrees we may terminate the contract at any time without specific risk of performance, lawsuits, or monetary damages. And then from there, it's basically the seller warrants that they do not know of any city, county, local government issues, liens on the property which might be pending. And then the last is just any fixtures, furniture, attachments, and debris located in and around the property not to be removed prior to closing to become ownership of the buyer. And then buyer to take possession of property upon closing. So basically, if you guys need to leave anything in the property, if the tenants have anything that they don't take with them, you don't even have to worry about that. We'll basically take it exactly as is.
Okay.
Yeah, so just go ahead, open up the other document I just signed, click sign at the bottom, and then basically we just have to sign one more agreement and we are done. We're good to go. And I'll have Brett reach out to you a little bit later today or tomorrow to just keep you up to date with everything.
Yeah, I have on the page seller sign here, but how do I do it? I never did this before.
So click
So,
on, you see where it says sign with the arrow pointing down?
yes,
Click that button, and then does it have like a box that pulls up?
yes, it does.
So click sign with your finger right in that box. Like literally just scribble your signature right there. It doesn't have to be perfect as long as it's you doing it. And then the only other thing you have to do is just fill in your phone number and we are signed. And I'm going to sign on my end as well. Somebody just stopped a foreclosure 10 minutes before an auction. 25K assignment. Let's get it. Good shit.
Need the phone number, so what do I do now?
Just you put in the phone number, just click finish at the top right corner. And then I'm just gonna send you the attorney in fact too really quickly. That one's like way smaller than this one. That'll take like 2 seconds. That's basically just it literally basically states we have the attorney in fact have the right to sell the property.
Right.
Yeah,
Did you see my signature?
let me see if it came up. Yes, we are good to go. So I just gotta do the attorney in fact. Just give me another like minute. Let me just put this together. I know this is taking a little bit long, but once this is done, then we will be good to get everything rolling.
Okay.
Yeah, so just bear with me 2 seconds. Hold on. Let me just put in the address here. Okay. Okay. Okay, this will be coming in another 2 seconds, and then we are done. Um, wait. Okay.
There is a third one that you just sent.
Uh,
And
That's the completed document. That's the signed document.
okay.
Yeah, so that's just basically your version of the executed copy. We're gonna send that over to our title company so that they could start clearing title for us.
Okay.
And then the attorney in fact is coming over right now. This one's more simple than the last one. That's you should have that come in right now into your email. And it's basically the same thing, you just don't have to put your phone number for this one.
Okay.
Yeah, let me know when you got that one.
I
Just
got that one.
okay, so click on it the same way we just did the last one.
It said attorney in fact Colombia. Colombia said COLUM. Okay.
You know that we have the address right. That's just the way I named the document. I'm sorry. I was just typing that quick so I could get you out of here.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I just want you to know that it's what you wrote is the country of Colombia, South America,
Got it.
and the our city is COLUM.
UMB. Okay, that's because I'm going to Colombia in the next couple weeks, and
Is that right?
yes, I think I'm just a little.
That's cool.
I know I'm excited to go.
Yes. Do you speak Spanish?
I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm almost. We're like. I'm like. I'd say about 70% fluent. I'm getting there. Once I do this trip, I'm gonna go for a couple months. I'll be fully fluent.
That's very good. I'm so proud of you.
Thank
I'm
you.
trying to get my kids to learn French because they are going to go over there when we are over there. And two of them speaks pretty well, but the third one, it takes me forever to teach her.
Really? Yeah, I tried taking French when I was in middle school and then a little bit of high school. And when I tell you I didn't learn any of it, it's bad. Like, thank God I was able to suck it up and learn Spanish now, because I wish I paid more attention in French class.
It's fine if you're going to Colombia. It's probably better in in France, but it's true though that in the
This
south
lady's
of
such a nice
France,
lady.
yeah, that's why we spent 3 months because we spent in Brittany, and Brittany is right in the center where it's 1 hour from the beach, and all side, the top side where the you have the Mont Saint Michel, the that semi that convent, that monastery in the middle of the sea, one of the seven wonders of the world.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the normal beach is up there where the Omaha Beach and all of that. Then to the right, that's the Quimper and Pondura. Quimper is that where all the good porcelain, very expensive porcelain. And then you go down to south, so that whole area that is across from England, that's called Brittany. And now the English people buy a lot of land over there. But
Really?
since Brexit, the people that bought the land there, they don't like it because they do not have as much right as the other one because the other people that live in England voted for Brexit.
Oh, wow.
And then so Great Britain get out of the EEC, and so now the English people, that they still want to retire over there because the weather is very nice. When I was last year, it's only 70 degrees max.
Real. Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds beautiful. Yeah, Colombia, where I'm going to Medellin, apparently it's the city of spring. So it's about like 70 to 80 degrees there every single day. So I'm more than excited.
Yeah, yeah, I am excited for you too. And how old are you, Joe?
I am 28 years old.
Oh my goodness. I God, you are such a talented. I couldn't believe you're 28. At 28 years old, my kids is just like a baby. They don't talk like you. Holy cow! I thought you must be in your 40s or something because you know your stuff so well.
Thank you. No, I really appreciate that, Lon. I've literally been doing this like my for the last 4 years straight, and this is my full-time business. This is literally all I do.
Oh my goodness. You are so young and you are so talented. But you also you convince me because you're not you what you say make a lot of sense. Like I know that everybody said 400 and then you explained to me that if I put that and then my sister said, well, if you list with the real estate agent, you still come up with about 385. So
Oh
And
no.
I
I
like
be-
that, you know.
I'm pretty spiritual and I'm very big in karma. So for me it's like every person that I ever do business with, I want to make you get in a better situation than we started in. That's just the way that I look at everything.
Wow,
So if
that's
I'm at
good. Yeah, what religion are you?
I grew up Jewish, I am Jewish, but I'm more spiritual than anything. Like I do believe in
Okay.
God, but I'm like very spiritual. That's the way I look
I
at it.
feel so much for the Jewish people. You know, when my kid was, you call it, yeah, Catholic, and he joined a Jewish fraternity because he said that they are working hard, they are very sensitive to other people's feelings, and so he joined a fraternity. It's called Absalom something, and he said they do good in the community. And then the other one tease him, but you know, but they take him in. And then I have my several Jewish friends of his to come and call me mom. It was so funny.
Really? That's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah, but I love it when you say you are spiritual because I am too.
Good.
I believe that, you know, I told you that the reason that I came back to life is probably my mother wanted me to take care of my brother
Yes.
because there were five people and only me and another one made it. The other three died in the southeastern area from bacterial meningitis.
Oh wow.
And
No,
when
that's
it hit me, believe it or not, I'm already 70 when it hit me.
mm,
Now I'm 75, but that was 5 years ago. And they all think that I'm going to die.
well,
But
thank God you're still here to have this conversation, honestly. And I'm a big believer in everything does happen for a reason,
yeah,
and it's
I,
it's it's part of God's plan for wherever you're going to be, obviously. So clearly it was not your time to go, and I'm sure you're going to live a long rest of your beautiful life.
yeah, thank you so much, Joe. And so
Absolutely.
I already signed it for you and
Okay,
send it back.
the attorney in fact?
Yeah,
Okay, perfect. I signed it on my end. So basically, I'm gonna have Brett reach out to you. We will need somebody to go to the house to take photos. I don't know if anybody else is available in your family to do that for us, or if not, we could just send one of our people over there. That's the only other thing we're gonna need. And then with access, we'll just coordinate. If you need us to coordinate with the tenants, we could do that as well. But we basically just will need to get in there a couple times just to show the potential buyers that are gonna be purchasing it, and then we'll get it. We'll make this process as simple on you guys as possible.
thank you. Well,
Abs-
I will tell, you know, it's very likely that Anne Lee, you know, I told you she's the one that have been taking care of renting it for the past few years for Chris. And my brother is Chris. I'm the attorney, and my name is Lon.
okay.
And then the other attorney of fact, there are two, and the other two is Bridget. And so Bridget is the one that told me that I can do 385.
Okay. Yeah, so if any of them need to speak with me or Brett, just have them reach out, and we're here to help, and I'm here to answer any questions you guys may have along the whole process.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
thank you so much.
Thank
And
you,
you
Lon.
send it back with your signature and my signature. So my husband, when he comes back in, he can print it, okay?
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I just sent it back. You should have both completed documents. There may be one other additional document we got, Brett will have you get, but I will keep you posted on that one. But other than that, we're good to go, and I look forward to getting this done for you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank
And
you,
you
Lon.
take good care of yourself. And if I call you back and it would say that it's not working, then then I will send you an email or a text so that you know to call me. And
Yeah,
then I will code your name into the thing so that it will not bypass you. Okay?
perfect. I think we're good now because when I had called you back, we were good to go. But if you can't get in contact with me, just shoot me a text, and Brett will send you her number as well. Okay?
Okay, Joe.
Okay,
Thank you
Lon.
so much.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Have a great rest of your day.
You too. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Let's get it, guys. That's two contracts today. That's five contracts this week. and that's 11 contracts since we started the goddamn challenge. That one's gonna be an ovation, 14,500 in projected revenue. Could honestly go for more because, like, I just assumed the worst on that one. If they had a fire there at one point, they had to have fixed it up because they have a tenant living in it now. So I guess we'll see what happens. I see my boy Alex Rodriguez is up here. Me and him went to high school together. Hope you're doing good, my brother. And yeah, so that's right there is the definition of when you guys have rapport with your seller, they will listen and do what you need them to do. She almost walked away. Like, not walked away meaning didn't go with us, but she was like, "Oh, I got to talk to the family. I got to do this. I got to do that." And I literally was just like, "Look, we said if I can get you the 385, you're going to sign right now." And she agreed to it. So I pushed her a little bit further. I'm not being rude here. I'm not being aggressive. I'm not being mean. But it's like sometimes with sellers, you guys just got to take their hand from here and just push it over to here. That's how you guys got to do it. And it's like if I didn't do it, somebody else would. At least I'm a good person and I know we could get this done for her. So I'm going to get her to make that decision. And it's just at the end of the call, you want to just not like basically back them into a corner so that you get the deal done. Because if we don't get that done with her on the call, that lady from yesterday, we were good at 45K. She has still not hit me back. I still have not seen anything on her, and it's just like we agreed on price. We were good. We built so much rapport. So you never know what's going to happen. So the lesson here is don't let him go. Just make sure that you guys can get it locked in. Make sure you vet out any circumstances that come in so that you don't lose the deal. And as long as you guys can do that, you will be very successful in this business. I'm gonna get off after this one. I gotta use the bathroom like a racehorse right now. But before I leave, I will leave you guys with a quick soapbox. This morning on my Instagram, I talked about leadership. And when you guys have a team or you're on a team, I don't care what your role is, you guys got to lead from the front. So if you want changes to happen in your life, you got to be the change you want to see around you. That is just like the definition of how to lead. So if you guys aren't leading from the front, let's say you want to get a better diet, let's say you want to make a lot of money, whatever it is, you got to change yourself to make changes around you. So like you might got to cut people off. You might got to add better people to your life. But when you meet these people, these other people that you see that are doing bigger things than you and you're not changed yourself and you're not at the level where you're ready to have those people in your life, they're not going to get attracted to you. So just make sure that if you guys are in any leadership role, lead from the front and you're going to attract the beautiful, amazing people around you that are going to want to stay with you. They're going to want to feed your vision, and that's when you guys are going to be successful and you grow and you build leaders on your team if you are the leader. Or if you're a leader on your team, then you can also be a leader in that team and just keep elevating your fucking lives. So I love you guys. I will be back tomorrow. And don't forget, please hit the subscribe button on my YouTube page, Joey Bibble on YouTube. Just created the channel. There's probably like 10 subscribers on there now. Trying to start building my YouTube flow as well. So if you guys could please support me, Joey Bibble on YouTube, I'd appreciate it. But go fucking kill the rest of your guys' days. Go get some contracts locked up, some deals assigned, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll be on by 12. Have a great day.